Alright folks, what we have here is a 2006 Sienna. We're doing finishing off a radiator replacement. Boy, I can't talk. Radiator replacement. And I wanted to give just a couple tips here that I discovered along the way. I'm sorry for the jiggly camera. Close your eyes if you have to. Once you get the top stuff stripped off, you don't actually have to remove the latch. You can leave this attached. There's a bolt down here. You can see that bolt head right there. I'm kind of indicating it, tapping on its top right there. You can undo that and then undo these top bolts, and this whole assembly comes off as one. You do have to disconnect the electrical for the horns, but you don't have to take off the latch and deal with this carjacking hood preventer or whatever to keep people from stealing your battery and all. Also, on the top support here, there's a screw. There's screws here and then one over here. You can see I've coated it with anti-seize. Went a little crazy there. And there's two more down at the bottom. To get to the bottom ones, you actually want to leave this on. This will help hold this is the condenser for the air conditioning up front. And then you've got the radiator on the back side. So leave this on, hold them together, and then you can pull up on it, and the whole assembly will raise up. You can kind of see it moving a little there, and allow you access to the screws down on the bottom. Your friend in this endeavor is the T-handle screwdriver, because you can put a lot of pressure on there just to kind of crack them loose. Without this, I definitely would have stripped these screws and possibly gotten even more damage. Thankfully, this car came from down south, so it doesn't have as much rust, but this thing, boy, it was worth the whatever cheap money it was at the Chinese tool store. I'll tell you that. Another thing I wanted to mention was you don't have to take out this air plenum. You can just leave it here, and the fan shroud as well. You'll notice I left it actually installed, and there's a fan control computer here. The two fan controls. Didn't have to take off any of that. There was a little bit of a trick. You can't see it down there, but there's a little bit of a trick getting the fan shroud and there's a pipe off the back of the radiator here that's for the lower radiator hose, and getting it all worked out so I could slide the radiator out was a little bit of a trick with this fan shroud, but just wiggle it around, and that's all I had to do to get it going. So what else? I think that's about it. Yeah. So those are my time-saving tricks for 2006 radiator replacement. Hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye.